Hello, this is Brian and
Dr. Delisha Pruitt.
welcome to the Power of Marriage.
Today we're going to do a Mythbuster. And Mythbusters is something that's not true, and we're going to explain to you why it's not true. The first myth that we want to talk about is kids ruin relationships.
Kids can ruin relationships?
Well, kinda.
Oh.
It's because kids can really bust up the intimacy time.
Yeah.
What you have to do is plan and make time for it when you have small children.
They love to come knocking on the door, don't they? They knock on the door at the most inopportune times.
Like, what you doing? I just called to check on you. I just want to know how you feeling right now.
That's right. You know, the other thing, the Bible tells us that children are a blessing, a heritage from the Lord. It also says in Psalms 127, children are like arrows in the hands of a mighty warrior. And so your children are your arrows. What we do as parents is we are constantly sharpening those arrows, you know. I think at times as parents, one of the myths we fall for is if our kids are making some bad decisions or going through some tough times, we then assume that we are bad parents. And the truth is you can be a good parent with a decent child, but trouble might still come your way. It'll still come knocking on your door. Knock, knock, wait a minute.
That's trouble.
Who's there?
That's trouble.
Right? It doesn't mean you're a bad parent. It simply means your child may be going through some things and making some bad decisions, but that's one of the myths. And if you're not careful, you begin to carry the weight of that as a parent. You're wondering, where did I go wrong? And that's a question I think any decent parent would ask themselves in that process.
I agree. And I think in that process, when you have a kid that's going a little astray, one of the things you have to do is say, how can I keep advocating for my kid?
Yeah.
How can I be the person to help steer them in the right direction? Because we know with youth come foolishness. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong or that you've done something wrong. And even if you have done something wrong, there's still opportunity to help steer it in the right direction. So don't give up on a child that's acting badly, because that could be a great leader, a great person in the future. Just keep on doing good and it'll work out eventually.
That's right. Remember, love is worth fighting for.